Here's another video for you all. This one is going around the big containers, the cargo containers on Dirt3. This is again in the Gymkhana practice session. This is with the beat up Subaru STI. This is the wagon model, and just going to give you guys a quick glimpse. What I'm attempting here is to actually do a full drift around the cargo containers, which if you've already tried it, it's pretty difficult just because there's a lot of, it's actually quite a narrow drift. There's containers on your left and on your right, and there's of course some obstacles. Here I am coming to it, and here we go. I don't know if you noticed that, but that's entering it at over 95 miles an hour, and of course drifting through it, and of course the speedometer changes. But as I'm entering, speedometer goes up to, looks like 97 miles an hour, and then of course I start the drift, and as you can see, I follow it all the way through. Here's a couple different perspectives and point of views. Again, me going into it, let's look at it from this point of view. Now the hardest part, is if you've already tried this, is actually this right here. Entering in this at the right angle with the right speed. As you can see, I hit the box right here, which is fine. I didn't hit the container, which was what I was worried about. And then going around this turn is really hard because there's a lot of corners that want to catch you. But missing that blue container right there is the hardest part. Going wide enough to clear that and go all the way around it, but not hitting that blue container is the hardest thing to do. And I tend to always go too fast and clip it, but this is about as close as I've ever gotten without hitting. So anyway, again, this just takes a lot of, not really a lot of skill, just mostly a lot of hours of practicing it, and I guess just shooting the right one. But still pretty cool to catch it when it does happen. Again, this is the trick. Well, this isn't really a trick, but this is just me going around in Gymkhana, doing around a full drift around the containers. Man, that's cool to see. I barely missed that blue container. That's kind of neat. Let's look at it from the driver's perspective. And let's go from entering it all the way out. It's crazy to think that as a driver, he didn't really see much of it. But he's coming at this with no door, which is kind of cool, and he's going right towards that blue container. So you can imagine what's probably going through his mind in a real life scenario. I mean, look how close that is. Can you imagine hitting that container on that corner at over 80 miles an hour? That's pretty crazy. Pretty sick. And all of a sudden it straightens out. Let's watch it from real full replay. Let's watch it this angle. And here we go. That's pretty cool. And that's it for now. Someday you'll learn.